Well, the death toll has risen to 66 in the flash floods and landslides in Indonesia. A spokesperson there for the country confirmed more than 35,000 people have been displaced in that area already, currently taking refuge in government office buildings, schools, and even shopping malls, which have been turned into evacuation centers.
Yikes. So flooding in Indonesia. We've got those awful wildfires happening in Australia. Just a lot of areas to keep our thoughts and concerns with tonight.
And fairly quiet conditions here, except the erosion along the lakeshore. That's going to be a continued problem. As a matter of fact, National Weather Service has issued already another lakeshore flood advisory for tomorrow. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. A lot of folks talking around our newsroom today saying, where are we with snowfall? Because it doesn't seem like we've had that much. So good evening, everybody. Let's go over it. This month, we've had 0.3 of an inch of snow. This season, we've had 21.4 inches of snow. Normally, we would have been up to about 33.5 inches of snow. So we are running a difference of about 12.2 inches. So we are a foot below normal for snowfall this year. So if it seemed like we didn't see that much, indeed that has been the case. We do have the chance of snow showers coming in here tomorrow. Trust me, no big deal, nothing to write home about. We might squeeze out an inch, inch and a half along and west of US 131 by Wednesday morning, but that may even be pushing it. Not going to be a big deal there, but I just want to let you know that's our best chance. Briefly colder by Wednesday, probably only around 30 degrees, and then 40-degree temperatures and wind and maybe some rain showers as we get into Thursday and Friday. So here's the Lakeshore Flood Advisory. This does not start until 7 p.m. tomorrow, goes through 7 a.m. on Wednesday. Winds are going to ramp up out of the southwest and west. Waves will build about 5 to 7 feet, so there'll be more erosion there, and that's really going to be windy on Thursday. That's an even bigger concern because I think the waves will be higher. We'll look at that closely and have updates for you as we get a little bit closer to that. Nothing really on radar except a couple of sprinkles and flakes down there, the southern portion of Lake Michigan. Here's our current temperatures at or around the freezing mark or so, except at the immediate lakeshore with the wind coming off the lake. We're in the mid to upper 30s there. Take a look at the wind speeds because the wind speeds are going to stay fairly calm overnight, not calm but low. But as we get into tomorrow morning, this is at 6 a.m., the larger, wider numbers are the sustained winds over a 2-minute period. And you can see here by noon, we've got 10 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds coming into the south and west with gusts maybe a little bit higher than that. And then as we go through the afternoon hours and into the dinner hour, we're still looking at 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. So it's still going to be somewhat of a breezy day tomorrow, and that'll pull the feels like temperature down just a little bit. Clouds and radar movement. These clouds will shift in here overnight. There is some snow shower activity there, but there's a trough that's going to swing in here that might energize the atmosphere enough to see a quick little burst of snow. But I think we're only talking about a few tenths of an inch by mid to late morning and early afternoon tomorrow. 37 degrees for the high, mostly cloudy. And then we'll have the chance of some PM snow showers later in the afternoon. And as we get into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, some colder air comes in here. I think that might start up the lake effect machine, but there's a lot of things that are against that being any heavy precipitation. So we'll probably only see about an inch or so in some areas, and most of us may not even see that. As we look at a Future Track HD, this is at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I think the morning commute is fine. These dashed black lines represent a trough of low pressure. It is a prefrontal trough because there's the main cold front. It's out ahead of it. Hence the term prefrontal trough. That's going to move in here by mid to late morning. You can see a little bit of blue there. There may be a quick little burst of some snow, but trust me, nothing to get excited about there. As we get into 6 p.m., there's colder air coming in and some lift with that cold front. That'll move through, and you can almost see the lake effect snow showers there Tuesday night into Wednesday. I think that's going to be really minimal too. Again, maybe an inch, inch and a half of precipitation along and west of US 131 by Wednesday morning. Otherwise, high pressure builds in here and shuts that down by Wednesday afternoon. We see some sunshine. Here comes the next system. Look at the windy conditions that's going to be in here with it. And as that low gets a little bit closer, I'll tell you something, folks. More and more model runs that I'm seeing here are showing drier and drier conditions. I still think we'll see some rain showers on Thursday, but a big soaker, what it was looking like a few days ago, yeah, the models are pulling back on that, and that's good news because we have a very saturated ground. The creeks, the streams, the rivers, the lakes are very high. We don't need the precipitation, so hopefully we only see maybe a few tenths of an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch to less than a half an inch. That's what it looks like right now. 37 degrees tomorrow, breezy. Thursday, a chance of snow showers as we go into Wednesday. 30 degrees on Wednesday, 41 on Thursday. Windy conditions, maybe a few rain showers. That goes into early Friday, a chance of showers. 45 on Friday, and then cooler for the weekend. There may be accumulating snow coming in here for the weekend. A couple of models say a couple of inches. Another model says more than that. We'll have to wait until that kind of resolves itself. So that's where we're going as we head into the weekend and over the next several days, guys.
Kevin, thanks.